How do you know you're in a cult if that's your normal?
Teen Mania was the biggest Christian youth organization in America.
At the beginning, the goal was to get teenagers on mission trips.
On June 18th, Amazon and MGM Studios announced Season 2 of Shiny Happy People, the docuseries. A couple years ago, they came out with one about IBLP and the Duggars, and it ended up being the #1 most viewed documentary series on Prime Video. It's also the reason why my first account was ever banned, but we're not going to talk about that. Season 1 was called Shiny Happy People, Duggar Family Secrets, which took a deep dive into the history of not only the Duggar family and the cult that they were/are a part of, because half of them are not in it, of IBLP and the horrors that people went through. Season 2 was actually rumored to be part 2 to the IBLP, but they are taking a different direction. Shiny Happy People, A Teenage Holy War, moves on from the IBLP and dives headfirst into the evangelical teen pop culture that swept the US in the 90s and the 2000s, and the larger forces focused on harnessing their earnest flair for reaching influence. The docuseries is going to drop on 7/23, which is Wednesday, but for us on this channel, it's literally the day after the Welcome to Plathville Season 7 premiere and the day before I head on a girls' trip. So, for those who are asking, I hope you made it this far into the video, I am not going to be covering the Season 2 of the Shiny Happy People until next week. I'm going to watch it on my own, and if you guys want me to go live so that for those who don't have Prime can watch it, we can set up a time next Thursday. But I will watch it a little bit before I go to sleep and pull anything that I think that we need to talk about. With that being said, I thought it would be a great idea today to dive into what is seemingly going to be the main focus of Season 2, which is the controversial organization Teen Mania, which was once America's largest youth group ministry. It attracted millions through their stadium shows known as Acquire the Fire. And according to the summary for the docuseries, it says the series bursts with peak millennial nostalgia and cringe, featuring colossal stadiums filled with teens and enraptured by religious rock anthems, inspired to swear purity oaths, and eagerly embarked by the thousands on questionable global missions. But beneath the wholesome youth group illusion lies a darker undercurrent, a high-pressure pipeline of brutal spiritual boot camps, surreal role-playing scenarios, and relentless psychological control. All under the command of a charismatic leader with endlessly expanding ambitions. So I want to get into a little bit of what the background of Teen Mania is, and then I also want to get into a little bit of what Acquire the Fire is. But also a few of you guys who were a part of the Teen Mania Acquire the Fire did reach out to me and told me some of your stories. And with their permission, I wanted to share 2 people's because they're all very similar. Go to part 2.